what's up? Well, I wasn't going to film a video today because I feel like that motivated me to cover this topic since some people have asked me about this before. As you can probably tell by the title, I'm going to be talking about my period and the changes I experienced, going vegan and then going whole foods plant-based. So if you don't have periods, if you're not interested in period talk, check back in tomorrow and you will have a regular vlog to watch tomorrow. But today I'm going to be chatting about my period. So yeah, that's why I don't feel too well today because it's day one. My period now, it's very mild. It's super easy, but the problem is that the first day is always terrible. Like very bad cramps, lots of stomach issues. I'm on the toilet a lot of the time. It's hard for me to speak. I'm just super foggy. But that only lasts for 24 hours. After that, I basically forget I'm even on my period. And it's like hard to imagine that since before I started eating this way, before I had a very clean diet, there was no way I could forget I was on my period. It would last 7, 8, maybe 9 days. And the whole time just was completely unpleasant. And at the time I was using, tampons and pads, like the stress of either, working full time, traveling, being in transit, having to faff about with all of these things, it was too much. I'm using a Moon cup and I've been using that since, for a few years now. My periods definitely aren't as painful as they used to be, and I think it is because of the Moon cup, just because I'm not using tampons, which just, suck all the moisture out of you. The Moon cup's more gentle, it's natural, it's also better for the environment because you're not creating all of this waste. But, it's perfect for people who travel a lot. But if you've never used one, it's just a little silicone cup and you just pop it in. You can even put it in a day or so before your period starts if you're not sure when it's supposed to start. Because even if you use a tracking app, I use this period tracker app on my phone to help me predict when my period's going to be. You still don't really know if it's going to start a day before or a day after. So the Moon cup is nice because you can just put it in earlier and then just check it to see when your period actually starts. That way there's no accidents or whatever, because that's super anxiety inducing, not knowing when it's going to start. There wasn't much of a change when I went to vegan from eating a diet full of junk food, meat, very heavy in dairy. When I switched from that to a vegan diet, my diet wasn't so healthy. I was still eating high-fat foods, lots of junk food, lots of deep-fried things heavy in oil. So my period didn't change too much with that change in diet, but I have noticed a huge difference in my period from when I went vegan to where I am today, where I'm eating a very clean diet, whole foods plant-based, no oil, no junk food, very low fat, and now it's super easy for me, besides the first day, of course. Yeah, so I just wanted to share this with you in case you suffer from really bad cramps, because eating this way and using the Moon cup, I don't have to deal with that at all, besides the first day, the first 24 hours having cramps like that. But I mean, really, for me, I can take a paracetamol once during the day and I'll be fine. I just have to kind of chill for the rest of the day. Oh, another big change is that when you eat clean like this, at least for me, my period is shorter. So it really only lasts 3 or 4 days, and then the last few days are just it's tapering off. But it's heaviest the first 2 days, but it's still not so heavy compared to what it was before I went vegan. It's really easy and it's never a problem now, and it used to be before, where I wouldn't want to be in work for a week, or I'd just be suffering through. But now it's really the first day that's a problem. If you've never used an app to track your period, it's really useful because it does, I've been tracking mine for years now, so it helps you predict down the road when your period's going to be, and it's pretty accurate. It may be a day or so off, but that's because it fluctuates to where your cycle is never the same every time. It's pretty much right on the money. So I think that's because my cycle is more consistent now, since my diet's more consistent and it's cleaner, as opposed to the past where I was just eating whatever, lots of fatty foods. I was drinking, also smoking, so that would change my cycle up. And I would even skip periods in the past because of stress or whatever, but now that never happens. Oh yeah, I was just gonna mention something else. I can't remember. Oh, I also used to be on birth control pills for years, and so that would also like corrupt my period cycle. They even have some pills where they claim that you can like get rid of your period, which doesn't make sense, where you would basically take birth control pills for, it was like 3 months, and then you would have a period. I don't remember the name of that brand, but that was like how they were marketing it, was that you would have like 4 periods a year or something. But it never worked. It's really unhealthy if you think about it. But yeah, I quit birth control pills like a few years ago, or actually a while ago. When did I quit them? I think I quit them in like 2008-ish. I don't really remember. Yeah, since then it's just my cycle's been more consistent. And I would never ever go back to birth control pills because they're so unhealthy. Yeah, maybe that's a topic for another video, just talking about like being on birth control pills versus not being on them, because it's like you're a completely different person when you're on them versus when you're off of them. And that's for several reasons, like biologically. Never going back to birth control pills. My period is super easy, stress-free now. It's easy to keep track when it's going to be. The only thing I have to do is take like 1 painkiller the first day, and I'm good to go. So have you experienced any changes in your period since going vegan or going plant-based? Feel free to share that in a comment below. But yeah, I just wanted to share this with y'all in case you were suffering from like severe cramps, or you just are looking for a way to like alleviate that. Yeah, just so you know, like the cleaner your diet is, like everything just becomes easier, like regarding your body. It's like your period will become easier, your skin will clear up, you'll have more energy, your body odor will go away. That's another thing that I've experienced, and so has Kuba. But yeah, everything is just better when you eat clean like this. Yeah, thanks for watching. I'll be back to regular vlogging tomorrow since I'll actually get out of the house. Yeah, I hope you found this useful, and I will see you tomorrow. Thanks.